So, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we will be making a chatbot. Before beginning it, let's study what chatbot is. So, what is a bot first? Let's understand. Actually, bot is a small name for a robot. Actually, when means like they are chemical formulas. Similarly, the robot and the bot are the same. If you search on Google, you might get the results as the same. So, bot means a robot, especially which is a program, most probably a program. It can be a real physical one also, but bot most probably means a program. So, what a chatbot means is chatting. A bot, a robot which chats with you. So, it can be anything from starting to whatever we want, like a program or your Siri, a Google Assistant. These all are robots, but actually bots present in your mobile phones, and they can be used to chat. So that's what a chatbot is. They are used almost everywhere, from banking to everything. Like you do AI powered chatbots and all. So everywhere, conversation, payments, this chatbots occurs. Now let's think what this AI is. Actually, chatbots are a result of this AI. AI just means artificial intelligence. But now, what do this artificial intelligence means? Actually, it's a very deep topic which has to be discovered in some other video. So you must be tuned with the channel so to get more information about it. So let's come back to the topic. So actually, this chatbot is a branch of this assistant, means this AI, which with the help of program of this virtual assistant and this AI is made. So now not get too deep in this topic. Let's now simply create it. So for it to go, we first need to go to a dialog flog, which is a website or a base through which we can create these chatbots. So there's a place for this name as Dialogflow. It is provided by the Google, so it's completely safe. So first we need to open it. So I have already opened it, so I will just go to the page. So I have already signed it, but you have to sign in, or you might not need to, but because it is of Google, so it might already means it might take your account and sign in already. But if it asks, then you can simply sign. Okay, so then some screen like this will occur in front of you. Okay, so now let's see what this screen is meant for. So it's just giving you the information and all. Didn't don't know where to begin. It's let us help you get started. So it's a complete manual which you have to study and all. So this is a complete manual which I have crisscrossed in a simple video. So the first thing we need to do is create a agent. Okay, now what this agent is? Actually, in according to Google, means according to Dialogflow, this chatbot means an agent. Actually, whenever there's a chat or chat going on, there are two things: a user and an agent. So these are the two things which occurs in a chat with a chatbot. So what happens is that you are the user, you ask for something, then it goes to the agent. It analyzes what it has to answer and gives you the answer. Like this, the requesting device. It is a requesting device. It goes to the agent. It looks for a data file, what all data is saved to it, and gives you the answer. So that's what is meant with the agent. Agent just means a chatbot. So there are two ways to create this agent. First, you can go to here, create agent, or else you can go to here. So let me click here. It's a short way. So it's loading. Actually, Dialogflow is a simple short one. So let me name it as chat. CHAT. And you can time set your time as per your time zone, and the language I am setting to English only. Okay, and agent type. I will get to the Google project later. Agent type, what does it means? Actually, a mega agent means it can submerge many sub agents, means it can submerge many agents into itself. Now actually, like you create your chatbot intents and entities, we will discuss about them what they are. For like hello, general conversation, hello, hi, etc, etc. So what can you can do is that also want to make that timer is also there in your chatbot. But Dialogflow has already provided a program for this timer. So what is that? It is also separate agent. So if you choose this one mega agent, you can simply drag that agent into your, so that you don't have to write a specific intent for it. Okay, so I'm not doing this right now because knowledge base is a function which might be blocked due to this. So we will get to this later when we have discussed about the knowledge base. Okay, so there's one thing, this Google project. Actually, you might be doing it for the first time, but actually I have created many things like this Jarvis and this Okay Cat, and these are some projects which I made with this dialogue. So it is not only for chatbot and many things. So I have to choose something, or else my this might be failed, and if it is failed then it might create a project. As you can see, there's an error. This project has not got a Jarvis OFN. So let me look for it. Where is, yes sir, here it is. So I have already created one Jarvis OFN which is mandatory for my projects. That's why it is showing not found exceptions, error coming. So I have to do this, but if you're a first time user, you might not need to do this. And if I don't do this, my project might be failed. So now let's create it. It will be working. Never click on it, never ever, or else it might be cancelled and you have to do a lot of process again, log out and then log in. So now it is done. Okay, so before going on further, we will studying about the basic characteristics of this place. Okay, a long journey, so let me take a deep breath. Okay, so the first characteristics are the dialogue flow essentials. When you will click on it, a thing will be opened. Hmm? Oh, sorry. Actually, dialog flow action seal is just for giving you place. So a thing will might be not be open if you are not if you are a first time user. It might be open, but I have already read those one manuals, so for me it is not opening. But you need not to read them because I am telling you all of them. So the language you might choose yourself. I am choosing it to USA Global, then it's come down. So this is my intent chat, and when I will click on this drop down, create new agent and view all agents. Through this you can also create agents. And the setting option which you can see, you can set do settings on your intent, means sorry, I meant intent settings on your agent. So there are a lot of things which we are going to discuss in the future in this video only. So don't worry, this languages, ML settings, import export environments, then speech share advanced. Okay, so don't worry about them, we will get to know about them, but for now just get to the basic structure of this thing. Okay, then update avatar means you can simply choose a photo from yourself and update it, means the picture. So for example, if I am let me check if I am having a picture or not. Like Miles Morales. Let me pick this one and save it as. Like I have got one of Miles Morales. Let me see if it is low means get loaded or not. Yeah, as you can see, it has been updated. So whenever you will use this chatbot, you will get this image only. So you can keep it as much as you means the one which you want. Actually, I was having now this one only, so I choose this one. Now let's go to this intents. Actually, here you can. Oh, sorry, I want. Always remember to save it. Like it gave me the error. Always remember to save it. And until this is done, don't do anything. Now these are the intents. What are they? We will discuss. Just get to know about the basic structure. You it is showing no. These are the two fallback means default intents created by Dialogflow only. Then from here you can create the intents. Then these are entities. These are some. This entity is a basic means very tough topic. So but we will understand in a very simple way. Then knowledge beta fulfillment integration means how we will use it and connect it to different ways. Then training means you should train also it. Validation means if it is valid or not. History, what all you have searched on it now, like for now, means the user, how user interact with it, what all the user has asked. Like if you ask Google Assistant anything about itself, all the things will be recorded by the Google or Siri. Okay, so history and analytics means how many people used or this and that and what all changes you have made. Then pre-built agents are those, like I told you, you can submerge many agents. So these are the pre-built agents. Like if you want to set an alarm, why do you need to create one more agent? You already have do one. So you can just import it in your project. So this is not a mega agent, so I will not be doing that, but tell you how to do that. Okay, now let's see some more small talks, etc., etc. Then these are the small talks which you can edit, so we will come to them at the last, because this is a very basic topic which you can learn at a very small time. So we will come to them at the last, and watch the video complete till end, because it's a very basic topic which you must know, so that it saves a lot of time of yours. Okay, so watch the video till the end. Now let's basic start with the intents. Now what this intent is. Actually, these intents are intentions by the user. What do I mean by it? Actually, these intents are for those things like will comment. And let's see what's done by whenever you click on it, the intent opens. Okay, so actually intent are those things that the user might ask. These training phrases, as you can see, these training phrases are those things which the user might ask, like just going to say hi, hey, hello, hi, howdy, greetings, hey, long no time see, hello, hello, etc., etc. So these are the things, training phrases which the user might ask. So you might write all those things which a user might ask in the training phrase. Okay, so intents are those things which might be asked by a user. Like if I am writing about Blender, then I might create a Blender and write some training phrases. Means these are training phrases. Means those questions which the user might ask. Okay, like I might ask howdy, how are you? Like if I write try now will be the testing section where you can search hello, hi. Let's see what the answer comes. Hi, how are you doing? The answer came. The question was from here, so the answer came. But if I write something like cola, it didn't knew that thing. So sorry, you can say that again. From where this came? I will tell you that. Don't worry. So that when I wrote hello, hi. So in this responses, this was written. Greetings, how can I assist? Greetings, how can I assist? So responses in the responses this was written. Give any of the randomly give any answer from this. So I was just making you understand. Don't be confused about all of this. I was just making you understand what is intent. Intent is anything which is asked by the user, any intention of the user. Now let's understand its basic structure of an intent. So now we will be studying this one also and making some new also. So first thing is training phrases. What might the user ask? Like there's no perfect word for hi. There are hello, hi, these things, but no hi is written. But when I write hi, it automatically answer how, because Google is very smart. Google company is very smart. It has made that if there's any word like hi there, it might be picking both the word. If the user says hi, means it is something from there only. Give the responses from there only. So this is what Google has done. You not need to write everything because you are a person. You might say hey, while the other person say howdy. So how will you understand? So if you only write hey, there are chances that the howdy will also work. But they're completely different words. Sometimes they might not work. So don't be completely dependent on it if you are making some professional work. So like hello, hello and hello hi, they are almost same. One person says hello, one person says hello hi. The Google will understand. Oh, they are the same. Give the answer from this only. So now, how will I create this? So just what I will do is that I will go back and then go to create intent, or you can also go from here, create intent, and I will get to that how that came. So create intent. Before, let me confirm, means tell you how to create an intent. Now these all things might come, you have to read it to understand, but I will be telling you how to do that. So training phrases, train the intent with that your user will say. Like if we are creating a intent from a bank, what the user might say, hi, I want to get a credit card, hi, I want to get a debit card. And the serious way only, I am just kidding, don't get to that. So these only thing that the user might say, right? So you might add only this thing only. So but my chatbot will talk about what should I let him talk about? Your favorite drink. Okay, means it will be asking about your favorite drink. Done. So like if the user asks what, oh, this is the problem only with, once you have clicked it, you will not get the sign that yes you have clicked. So that's the only problem with this. What is happening? Yeah, that's the only problem with this. Add responses. So let me get these responses done. What is happening? There's some problem with their server. Sometimes it happen like now it is coming, but earlier it was not coming. This error might occur, so don't worry about it. So now let's add a training phrase. What is your favorite favorite? Oh, so spelling is wrong. My spelling is many times wrong. So ignore them, right? Ignore them. Favorite drink? Question mark. Now let me add one more. To add one more, just press enter. something is added. F if like no 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 now let's not do don't add a training phrase, let's add a response. So if I want to make this thing add a response, I will go to responses and text responses. I will write it is coca means I meant Coca Cola, or I can just simply write Coca Cola. The chatbot means its program will automatically randomly pick out from the answer. So let me copy it. This only I have to write once again, or yeah, you saw the problem, right? Yeah, Control plus C, and let's try it over here. What's your favorite drink? Can you say that? Oh, actually, sorry, I have not saved it. And also, you can name your intent. Like I want to name it as no, not favorite. My spelling is wrong on it. Uh, drink name. About no, it should not contain a space, right? About juices I have named. Okay. So let me save it up because it was not saved. That's why it came. Remember to save it every time you leave the page. Okay. About juices. And now it is saved. Now like we can ask the question. It's Coca-Cola. Now let me again ask the question and let's see what it answers. Oh, it answered the same, but it might change because two times it might answer the same, but it might change. And you can also get a default response. Means default means this only will come. Okay, so I don't want this one, so let's delete this one. Delete. So it's Coca-Cola, etc., etc. Okay, and now from here also I can text response. I can add one or custom payload. Now you might ask what this custom payload is. Actually, it is a long set of things which we don't need now, so let's delete it. Actually, it is used for somewhere things like this, so we might not be doing this. And with Google Assistant you cannot not only do this but a lot. So for now let's leave it here only. We will get to that while we move further on. Okay, now when we will be done with all these intents, so this is default response. So means whatever you have written here will be coming as a default if you want it to be default. Like what's your drink? It's Coca Cola. What's your drink? It's Coca Cola. So you don't want to be default, right? So let's delete this column and let it to be random. Let me write Coca. Why it is not coming? Yeah, that's only the problem is with this Coca. Oh, sorry, Cola. Or if I write lime, sorry, Limca, Limca. Now let me save it, and now let's try it out. Control V, Limca, and now let me do it once more. Let's see what it answers. It's answering Limca only, but it might differ. It's not that only it will answer Limca. So it might differ, and as you can see when I have put a slash over here, still it came the answer because it has picked out the word. Or even if I only write favorite drink, let me copy and paste it over here. Sorry, yeah, Limca. It picked out this word favorite drink and answered us with the answer. So this is picking out the main words. What is your was not the main word, while favorite drink was the main word. It is not showing us picking the method up, but it picks out the word, and it that's how it answers us. So it has answer. User say it has given us the answer also, and now we have done with this. Now let's add some things to it, special things. Okay, special things. Now if I don't want it to be by this about juices, let's take it about appointment. An appointment, for example, appointment, an appointment. Okay, so in this appointment, let me save it up. I will be talking about which appointment you want, at what date, etc., etc. So like if the user asks, I want an appointment today. I asked today. Okay. Now let me do this. And to make sure it answers correctly, I want to add actions and parameters to it also. So let me add action and parameter. Now what these action and parameters are? Actions we all know, but what this parameter is? Actually, parameters are those things which are given by the user itself. Like the user is giving today, it's a parameter, right? So now, what? Just see it right now for here, and we will get to that later. So let me pick it out. It's a what it is. It's date and time. So for this one now, let's write today. Just I'm writing sys dot date time. Now what's the value? The value is today only, na? Oh, the value is TOGAY today. Okay, and now define prompt. Now what should it prompt? I will get to that what is this, but just now let me write. So what time? Close, save, receiving. Control plus C, Control plus V, and let me say. Sorry, could you hear that again? Oh, now you might be thinking why it happened. Actually, it happened because of these things. So for now, we will not be going over here because the system and these all things are for entity, and we will be coming over them at that time. And why this came, so we will be going to that also. So now we know about how to ask questions and give their answers randomly. Okay, now responses. Text responses, remember, text responses, no custom payloads. Okay, this was the general things about this. We will get to them detail in the further videos, so stay tuned with the channel. So now let's come to our something else. Okay, so now I don't want to save it. Yeah, I don't want to save it. I don't want to create a storage space in my chatbot much more. So yes, I want to navigate from it, and let's fallback intent. What this fallback intent is? Let's check. Yeah. Now let's see that there's nothing written in the training phrases. Nothing. Why is that true? And the action is and the responses are given. Why? Actually, it is a fallback intent. If the agent is not able to understand anything, then it not be blank. Yeah, the user will think, oh, what a bad chatbot. So it might not be blank, right? So there's no training phrase, and as the result, the answer will be this. If nothing matches with the means intents present over there, it will give us the text response as this. Any one of this. Sorry, could you say that again? If I copy and paste it, it might not give me the same one. Oh, sorry, I forgot to delete that one. But it might give any of these. Okay, I forgot to delete that, but forget about that. So it will give any of this. So this proves that they give randomly, and you can delete any one of them. Like go in front of them and press delete. Okay, so now let's come to how to delete these entities. Yeah, I want to navigate. Sorry, I meant intents. So what you want to go is just click on this appointment and click this button. So Aishan, would you like to delete this intent called appointment? Yes, delete it permanently. Once you have deleted this, let's come to the next topic, which is entities. So what these entities are? So let's first study about the system entities. No system entities use it in agent right now because I'm not using them. No, I don't want to learn about them. So what these entities are? They're categories. Like if I search on Google games, then all these games, these picture came. But how did they know that it is the game? Like this Ben 10 game came. How did it knew that this was a game? they were entities inside it. I'm just giving an example. There were no real entities. They were actually entities inside it. They were categories. That these all images are related to the games. They were under the entity category. So show this when this person asks for game. This PS4 image. It is of a game. PS4 or also Xbox is there. So it is of a games. Entities are categories. Like if you search for WhatsApp or Facebook, they are under social media category. You search for Garena Free Fire or Call of Duty, they are games category. So this is how they are defined, and this is what entities are. So system entities are those which you might use. They are a complex topic, and we will discuss about them later. So for now, we will be talking about basic things, and because it might take the video for a long, so we will talk about them later. So stay tuned with the channel. Then you can also create entities of your own. Like there's no games entity present over here, so we will be creating one. So now let's me create this game. Now you don't want to study about them right now because we will studying about them. Now if someone asks for Benton game, I don't want to enter the synonyms or PS4 games or Xbox games. So these all are intents which come under the entities. Don't be confused. Intents are those things asked by the user. Someone may ask Benton games, PS4 games, Xbox games. The spelling is wrong. The Xbox games. So these are intents and the categories are the entities. Simple. So this was all about entities, not all about. We will get to that later, so stay tuned. Now let's come to the next thing. Knowledge beta. I don't want to save them up. I don't want to get official things about my chat. I will like I can upload the direct link of my chatbot after completely making it. So if you want, you can write me in the chat. So knowledge better knowledge I don't want to study this. So you might get this error. So to remove this error, let's go to our chat. Means this chat settings. If you don't get this error, that's very fine and good. If you get this error, so now let's study about it. So I said you will be studying about it. So now let's study about it right now. It's the right time. So now, if you are the first time user, your project ID might be something else. But I have already created a project ID which is Jarvis slash OFNN. So if a new time user, you might get this ID and you can use it all over your projects. And if you get the answer cancelled, use this project ID and you will get it rescued from it. Now let's come to language. The default language is English. You can add other languages also, like I know German a little and Hindi a little. So I can add, means Hindi I know that's my national language, and German a little. So I can add these things and therefore then ML settings. Actually they are classification. Now automatic spell correction, these are things only. So let me allow this because my spellation is means little thing. So now automatic training is also a very good thing of your agent. So if you are having a good smart PC, means I meant smart no, means a speed up PC, and you can enable it because it might take a speed of your PC. Then agent validation, that it will always train, means always check how much trained your chatbot or agent is. So now once I have done with this, let's save it. What has happened? Yeah, it is working. Agent training started. As you can see, it has started training the agent. It is not happening right now because I have deleted all the intents. So you might do it for yourself so that your agent does not do anything of it. So like for example, you have not saved anything and you want to export it as a zip. You can just click on it and you will get a zip file of it, and you can use it anywhere you want. Okay. So I think yeah, here's chat dot zip, and you can download it. But I don't want to do it restore from zip. Then when once you have clicked on it, this might occur, and you might have to do it. But you might click on the select file and choose it from your PC. So I have never done it before because I have a habit of saving it. You might get habitual to it after days of practice. So I have never done this. Now environment. So let's come to this environment. So this is a very deep and depth what do we say setting of your chatbot, this agent. So it might take a time. So draft, unsaved changes, view all version, etc. etc. So it might contain all the versions of your chatbot which you have ever made. Once you have published it, I am not going to publish it because it might get copyright, so I'm not going to publish it. And manage custom environments, create and manage custom environments to serve different versions. So this custom environments, different versions like Siri and Google Assistant were not as good as they were in 2000 something, but now they are. So they are different versions. You might search on Google and get those different versions downloaded in your PC or anything. So this is a very big thing if you want to publish your thing. So I'm not going to do that right now. Improved speech recognition quality. So this is one which you want to enable speech recognition. So I'm not doing this because it's not a mandatory function and my PC's battery is running low. Just wait a while. So now let's ignore this. So text to speech, enable automatic text to speech. So let me enable it. And this was most of the things about our speech recognition, and then share. So we can access our agent. So I'm not doing this because it's a very risky thing. Other people can get access to agent, so I will not do it right now. And sentiment analysis, this is analysis of your chatbot. So right now it's still now because the video has timed up 31 minutes. So we will get to the second part as fast as we can. So stay tuned with the channel.